to another video, and in this video I am trying a strange build on Gwen. I'm running her green secondary tree with double adaptive runes because I am mostly focusing on HP scaling this game, and the strange build I'm going for is HP stacking, so I went overgrowth and conditioning to prolong her survivability in team fights, and we're going to build Rod of Ages first, which will affect our clear speed significantly. Usually if I go a double adaptive on Gwen, I really want to build Nashers, but in this game, this build has no Nashers, so it's going to feel really bad clearing camps and clearing dragons and barons and whatnot, void grubs, rift heralds, all that. It's just going to be a pain. And I'm going to try Heartsteel after that, and then after that Warmogs, and after that Riftmaker, and we'll see how much bonus AP we get off our scaling HP. And I think it was 72 at the end of this game. The enemy team unfortunately forfeited because I am playing a normal. This is not a ranked game. I would never do this build in ranked. It just takes too long to get online, and you're matched with opponents that are at your skill level, and if they're ahead, they can make sure that you'll never get back in the game. And this build, you really have to be ahead because it does no damage. But the nice thing about this build is that you're unkillable. Gwen is not squishy, so you can misstep and make a mistake and get collapsed on, and you'll survive it because you have over 6,000 HP. And I was slow in clearing because I was trying to live stream this game, and I got like the black box of death. And the mark spawns on the scuttle, and I just take it from Kindred. And after that, I go in for a bot gank. I thought Kaisa was going to go in this bush, so I checked it, but she was trying to sneakily recall in that other bush, and I do not get an assist on the Renata, unfortunately. But yeah, I was trying to live stream this game, but I kept getting a black box whenever I tried to capture my gameplay, so I had to stop the stream and just I was like forced to play this. I couldn't leave, otherwise I'd get banned, so I just played this offline without recording it. And after it was over with, I was like, wow, this was not a painful Gwen game with Heartsteel and Rod of Ages for once. I have experimented with these items in the past, and I have done it on ranked. I was just a bit trolled because that's just a really bad build. And here, I'm kind of greeting for this dragon. I didn't want to spite it because I want to save the spite for this Kindred mark coming up. And I almost die here, but luckily Seraphine saved my ass. She healed me and popped her W. And afterwards I just walk away and secure this Kindred mark for my team, and not the enemy team. I thought Kindred would rotate to the dragon immediately after doing grubs, but as you can see, she was just hovering top lane. Now I finished my Rod of Ages, cleared Kindred's Raptors, and then just rotated to kill this Orianna who killed my Yoni, and she burnt everything, so it's a guaranteed kill, and I just kill her and push out this wave. The funny thing about building Heartsteel on Gwen is that she increases in size, so she's no longer like a miniature doll, she just gets bigger and bigger as she turns into normal height. And afterwards, I take that plate, I just rotate to these void grubs. I knew that Kindred was camping bot, so I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just take this. And I really didn't want the team to forfeit because I wanted to complete my build. So I played very poorly this game, just to give them a chance, or like a hope of a chance. I think the Kaisa had Sett for not surrendering because Sett was just completely annihilating my Aatrox, and Kaisa was annihilating my Jhin. But here I do finally come to top lane, I help this Aatrox out, and I get a nice kill. And afterwards, I go to the Drake after basing and, you know, building the components for Heartsteel, which I think I only got about like 317 stacks off of. That's my second item in this 27-minute game. And I think it's pretty bad on Gwen. I chunk squishies, but I barely scratched Sett with the bonus HP AD auto attack. And here I am just taking Kindred's jungle. So now I have Heartsteel. Let's hear the clunk. The beautiful clunking. Yeah, did you hear it? Of course Kindred popped her ult, and I was worried she wasn't going to die, but then the burn got her, the red buff burn. And as you can see, I like barely chunked Sett with my Heartsteel passive. And Aatrox comes in to save the day. He starts tanking, and I'm like, okay, I have 3 stacks, EQ this Renata, and I get a triple. Yay! Heartsteel and Rod of Ages actually doing something. Every time I build Rod of Ages first, I do like no damage on Gwen, and I'm still squishy. And afterwards, like I base to buy my shoes and Warbox components, and I see this Kindred trying to be sneaky with this Aatrox, so I just follow her. I don't think she noticed I was following her, so that this happens. She gets caught out. I queued too early there, I wasn't timing her ult. And since I know she has no ult, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna invade her, and she just flashes out. I guess she couldn't flash out last time because she was CC'd. It's so annoying. I've played Kindred before, and it's so annoying when you're CC'd and you can't flash, you can't Q, you can't ult. So, I empathize. And you know, with Kindred chunks, with no flash, no ult, she can't contest this dragon, so I'm gonna be a little tryhard and get my team on full point. And I decided to go Sorcerer Shoes for my boots because this build is very low damage and you need damage somewhere, so you can get from AP and your boots. And here I arrived to the fight rather late, and Heartsteel's just cleaning up. Did you hear all those clunks? Clunk, clunk, clunk. Someone told me the sound effect was like a bell or something, like a cowbell. I'm not sure what it is, but it's really satisfying to hear. And afterwards I base, get Warbogs, and help my team clear the Spirit. And one of the pros of playing Gwen Juggle is like fast Spirit clear speed and juggle clear speed, but if you go tank, it's rather slower than her usual Shadow Flame, Rabadon, Snasher build, so that took a while for us to chunk down. And I see the Sett and I'm like, I want you, come here, and I barely chunk him with my Heartsteel. My 4th item is going to be Riftmaker. I just really wanted to see how chunky Gwen could get, so I prioritized all her HP items. They're not her items though, like the only items that's hers is Riftmaker. Everything else is pretty troll in my opinion, but you know, it's normal. We could do fun stuff in normal, right? And here I was really desperate to just finish my build, so I was like away from my team, trying to collect as much resources as possible, and you can see me struggling to CS because I'm just so used to full AP Gwen, so you did not see me accidentally miss like a whole wave there. I really didn't want the enemy team to FF, so I just like let them duke it out with my teammates, and you know, I'm like the strongest one on my team, but apparently Jin's also really strong now too, so I just let them have fun while I was doing my own thing, trying to get my gold for my Riftmaker. And I believe after I clear this wave and recall, I do get my Riftmaker, and I remember checking and it was 72 bonus AP, which is not that much. It's not worth building HP on Gwen, but look how big she is because of my Heartsteel stack. She is pretty tall now. She's a normal woman. She's no longer a small doll. And Kindred's never going to go into my jungle, so I don't even know why I'm bothering to clear these wolves. I think it's just because it was on the way to the Strake, which my team is eyeing and have started, so I just helped them out. Actually, Gwen's clear speed is pretty fast even without building pure AP items. It's not as fast, but it's definitely significantly more faster than Lilia. They really gutted Lilia's AP and damage. It's like not as good as Gwen, tank Gwen, clearing the jungle. And I catch Kaisa out and they surrender here. Anyways, I had like over 6,000 HP, 72 AP from Riftmaker bonus 8 HP AP stat thingy, and then Rod of Ages scaling. So hope you guys enjoyed this funky build. You could try it out on a normal, or if you're like struggling in ranked, maybe you can try this out on Gwen if you feel like she's too squishy. It's a pretty safe build if you are able to get online with it. Anyways, here's the final scoreboard. I went 12-0 and 2. And then here is the total damage to enemy champions. I did not do as much as I usually do. I usually do like 20 to 40,000 on Gwen. And then like the little bar beneath is the physical damage from Heartsteel, and I did about 4,000, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. And here is the damage taken on Heartsteel, Rod of Ages, Tanky, Warmog's Gwen build. I almost took 40,000 damage. I actually was on par with the Sett, who is actually a tank. Gwen's not a tank, so that's pretty impressive, right? And then the bar on top is damage healed, and it's a little bit skewed because I am the jungler and you do heal off camps, but Rod of Ages and Warmogs and you know, her passive, it's pretty nice. Like, I think I did the most healing out of everyone in this lobby, with Kindred coming in second, and it's a little over 20,000. So what do you guys think? Would you try out this cursed Gwen build? I think it's pretty fun, but only if you're ahead. Like, I can imagine how squishy you are if you're behind and how much damage you do if you're behind on this build. Like, you really need to snowball to make this build, otherwise you'll die fast and you won't do much damage. Like, this build, you already do no damage, so yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Gwen and Lilia jungle content.